Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? So there's been a lot of talk lately about a rumor surrounding a Nintendo Switch Lite or Mini in the works. Is it really in the works? Nobody except Nintendo really knows, but I definitely think they are working on one for release around 2019 or even earlier, and here's why. First of all, what problem does a smaller Switch solve for Nintendo? First would be to expand the market for the Switch. Right now, the current Switch is pretty big and heavy to hold if you're a kid. I mean, even in my hands, I easily feel cramped up in the portable mode after a 30-minute session of Mario Kart. So I can't imagine it being any more comfortable for kids. And to get the Switch into the hands of a younger demographic, the price point also must be much lower. Having a lower price point would appeal to the current 3DS owners that don't want to spend $300 on a console, but want to play the newest Nintendo games. So with the need for a lower price point and something physically smaller to fit the hands of our younglings, a smaller and cheaper Switch Mini seems like something that fits the bill. However, what would a Switch Mini entail for the Switch aspect of the gaming console? Some people suspect a Joy-Con that is permanently attached to the Switch, or completely making it portable only with it no longer able to be docked onto a TV. The reasoning behind it is so if the Switch was not intended for dock use, it would generate less heat, therefore needing a smaller heatsink, and probably a smaller fan, or even go with a fanless design like a tablet that is much cheaper and durable than one with a fan. This is a possibility, but I highly doubt Nintendo would make a Switch that could not switch between being a home console and a handheld portable. But then again, this is Nintendo we're talking about, and they made a 3DS without the 3D being the 2DS, so we never really know. If they really want to cut the costs of the Switch down by half or close to that, they're gonna have to make some big sacrifices, and this is definitely an option they will be considering. So the next question is, would they replace the next 3DS? And didn't they say this is not a replacement for the 3DS before the Switch was launched? As with all PR talk, it would be a bad move for them to say this is the next generation 3DS when the product hasn't even hit the market yet. If the Switch flops, they still have a backup by launching a 3DS successor that will be a handheld portable only. But seeing its initial success, I think we're getting closer and closer to the point where we will see 3DS software developers develop main titles for the Switch. There are already rumors of a Monster Hunter main title in development for the Switch, and when the day comes for them to officially announce it, many other 3DS developers will definitely follow suit. But before then, since most of the market for the 3DS software is of a younger demographic, a cheaper Switch must come out for these developers to jump on board, which is another huge incentive for Nintendo to make this Switch Mini. And obviously, Pokemon. Nintendo definitely wants a main Pokemon series on the Nintendo Switch. Game Freak has traditionally only developed for Nintendo handheld portables because of its philosophy of connecting people together through Pokemon. Now that they have access to a Nintendo piece of hardware that was made for people to play with one another, this is the perfect hardware for Game Freak to develop for. And seeing how Pokemon's main target audience is also of a younger demographic, we have another incentive for Nintendo to make a Switch Mini. Seeing how Switch owners have embraced the idea of the hybrid console so far, it would be counterproductive for Nintendo to make a next-gen portable at this point, as that would clash with potential customers for the Switch. The upcoming release of the 2DS XL is basically the perfect 3DS package, as it comes with the enlarged screen while omitting the rarely used 3D to bring the price down to a sweet spot. This will definitely become the most attractive Nintendo product sub $200, and will most likely be the last 3DS hardware revision we will see. But hey, you might be wondering, wouldn't a sub $200 Nintendo Switch Mini be competing with the 2DS XL? By the time a Switch Mini comes out, the 2DS XL will have been on the market for at least a year, and at that point, the price of the 2DS XL will definitely be lowered again. So that's not really a problem for them. Anyways, what do you guys think of a Nintendo Switch Mini? As usual, let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up the video and don't forget to follow Tokyosaurus on social media for Japanese culture tweets and video updates. And subscribe to Tokyosaurus if you haven't already for the latest things people are talking about in Japan. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.